If you've been dealing with mixed signals, distance, late replies, shit, you might not even know if she still likes you or if she's still into you, if she found somebody else. Or quite simply, if she's playing you. This video is gonna change everything, and it found you at the right time. Because some men are just clueless, have no idea what's happening. They're seeing a million different problems that they created or reasonings that they are in fault. You're wrong, because she is testing you. It's not always toxic. A lot of the times it's subconscious. She's testing you for one thing, and that's emotional stability. And women are very good at doing this, right? So what they are trying to do is gather as much information about you without asking it directly. Because attraction isn't always logical, it's felt. What she really wants to know, what she's really trying to achieve out of this, is she wants to see how you will react. Will this man stay calm during uncertainty? Or will he begin to fold? Will his true colors begin to reveal himself? Is his personality gonna do a 180? Right? Like, is he gonna start spazzing out? Is he gonna collapse and be needy? That's the biggest turnoff for women. You have to understand, you are the masculine guy. You attained her, you got her because of that. When you start showing different personality traits, when you start showing different characteristics that she's not accustomed to, that she's like, whoa, where did this come from? Right? Like, nah, this is the same calm stud. If you start doing something that's just out of your character because you're going through a time where you don't know what's going on, in your mind you're thinking, I need to do this, I need to show her I'm all about her, gotta send her 5 messages, I gotta let her know, hey, I'm not seeing anybody else, it's just you. You don't have to do any of that. Isn't that the crazy part? You don't have to do any of that. All you need to do is stay calm. Hear me out. These are common tactics. These are common routines. These are common tests that they will try to play on you. Slow reply after text. Maybe she'll pull back after a good date. Everything could have went smooth. You know it too. She knows it. But she starts showing these signs. And now you're thinking, fuck, what did I say during that date? What did I do? She's testing you or she's challenging you. And I'm gonna be honest. Honestly, I stay away from these type of women because transparency is key. But not all women are gonna be like that. Some women are very, especially a good woman, right? The type of woman you want to settle down with. She won't lead you on like that. She won't play these games. But many women will play these games to have you more emotionally invested into her. Especially if she knows you're a playboy, if she knows you are a good-looking male, or she just really wants to control the narrative. She wants to really have you, how do I put it in nice words, obeying her. There are some women who like to have that control over their guy because honestly it helps them know he is not going to cheat on me, he is not going to do this, he is not going to disrespect me. 9 times out of 10 they are thinking you are going to cheat on her when you're going with the guys, when you're going out. They're assuming. So if they have you in this kind of emotional roller coaster ride where you just don't know like what's going on, you're least likely to do it. Does that make sense? I'm not telling you to go and do the cheating, to do any of that, right? You shouldn't do that. But I want you to be aware of what they are trying to do, especially if you're just starting into the relationship, whether you guys are just talking or maybe you guys are invested in for a while now and it just came out of the blue. When women are teasing you like this, when they are challenging you, some might even start saying, oh, you talk to a lot of girls. That's like the most common thing it's to the point where I've gotten sick and tired of hearing that shit. To the point where I even at one point was starting cutting off girls for even assuming that about me. Because I'm one to be very low key. I don't really show too much. I don't show all my cards. So when you're just assuming that about me based off my looks, it gets me riled up. It gets me, but I will never show it. But it lets me know she's on a childish mindset. She thinks everything is what it is on TV. She's thinking of her past relationship of a guy, even if he doesn't look like me, even if he's not, doesn't resemble the same character, because everybody is different. That's why I mention always when I talk about these type of women, I always make it clear that not all women are like this, but majority are, especially modern women. This is not women from back in the day. I'm talking about right here, right now. We're in a day and age where social media is becoming rapid. People cannot, especially females, but guys as well, but people cannot stay off their phones. There's always an emotional impulse. There's always something to make people want to have that social media high, right? Like that. It's crazy. Attention is very driven in this day and age, if that makes sense. So she knows, you know, that it's easy to find somebody else. Even if you are not doing it in real time, you can be talking to somebody in the DMs, you can be talking to somebody through text. There's just so many workarounds now. And what you will start to notice that women might start to flake on you just to see how you react. That's the biggest one. That's the one that I didn't realize for a while. That's the one that got me like, yo, like it would get me heated to the point where I would like immediately cut off a girl, especially if we talked about it for a while and she would just fake on me, like, or last minute cancellations, because I'm big on my time is very precious. So I definitely advise on that too, especially if you don't want to play the games. This is becoming a pattern. You can't trust a girl or a woman that's doing these type of things repeatedly. And she might also say, you never make time for me early on. The test isn't the words, it's the pressure behind it. Don't respond overreacting. Don't overexplain. Don't start saying, no, I was busy because of this. Don't say, no, I'm not like this. I'm not this type of guy. Most guys are chasing reassurance. That's not what she wants to hear. Or maybe that is what she wants to hear, but that's not going to help you in the long run. Asking questions like, do you still like me? Did I upset you? What men do is they try to fix that vibe. They try to fix that gap, that space immediately, when that's not needed right now. Here's why. That reaction tells her in the back of her mind, this man is emotionally movable. This is what they want. Like a game of chess where she's able to control the board. That lets her know without you even realizing that she can get you riled up. She can get your behavior changed just like that. Just like that. Just from her capping. And 9 times out of 10, when they are saying these things through text, when they're saying these through phone, they don't really, there's no power behind it. There's no meaning behind it. They just say it just to say it. Just to see how you will react, guys. So make sure that's noted in the back of your mind. Don't panic, don't react. This really means is that she can shift your whole mood based off one message. Once a woman knows that she can control your emotional state, oh man, it's a wrap. The respect starts to drop, and you will notice this. Maybe you realize this in your past relationship. Maybe you realize this with the past female that you were in communication with. You will start to see. Now it's becoming a cycle. So what we're going to do, I'm going to help you avoid this. I like to call this the principal blueprint. The test will end immediately if you don't react. The test continues when you do. When you start responding calm, you're relaxed, you're unbothered, she relaxes. If you respond emotional, needy, or even defensive, she leans back. And just like I mentioned in the other video, she leans, I'm talking about not just back, she's leaning back over there, man. So we have to stop that. I want you to really get this through your mind. This is not what she wants. Some girls, this is exactly what they want. So you need to do the complete opposite. You need to stay nonchalant, cool, calm, collected. You might care, you might be upset, you might be triggered. So you have 2 options. You can cut ties with this type of girl because you don't want to play these games. This is something that I do now because time is money. Time is precious. But if you are really invested into her, you know she's a good girl, but you want to see past this, this is what you do. You literally don't react. Don't overreact. Be very calm, guys. I'm telling you, this will come back and thank me in the future if you start seeing this again. So I'm going to break down the 3 types of tests that they will try to do. There's 1, the confidence test. She's trying to challenge you to see if you will fold. You might see her start asking you questions like, you're very quiet, or you don't really show a lot of interest, or you're very shy, or you're very calm. She wants to see if you're going to start explaining yourself. She might start pushing you slightly to see what you will tolerate, see what she can get away with. Here's a big example. She'll start flaking. She'll start hitting you with the, I know this one triggers a lot of us guys, I'll let you know. And this is number 2, the boundary test. She's trying to push your buttons to see how much she can get away with, or to see how you will react and respond to this. This lets her know what to do in the future. This lets her know how she can get away with manipulate or get you to be triggered in a way where you're under her control, or quite simply just to see the type of man you are. To sum it up in nice words, she wants to see if you're going to chase. And if you're new here, what we always talk about on this channel is that you never chase. Never chase, fellas. Third test she will do is the consistency test. She wants to see if you will be stable over time. You will start to see, you will start to realize, you'll start to notice that she starts to pull back just to see how you respond. She wants to monitor if your behavior changes. This is why you must stay very calm. Don't react. Once you understand this, once you understand what this type is, you won't take it personal. Don't start looking within. Don't start taking it too personal. Here's how you pass it every single time. I call it the calm framework. C standing for control your emotions. Don't overreact. Don't respond with anxiety. Be calm. Take a deep breath. Wait 10 minutes if you need to respond. A will stand for act normal. Don't shift your whole energy. Don't completely change who you are, especially who you was that you attained her. Don't start doing a whole 180, because now she's going to start seeing, and she's going to start thinking this is your true color. She's going to start thinking this is the type of guy he is. He was putting on a show. He was putting on a coat. He was trying to just get in my pants. That's exactly what she's thinking. So stay consistent, calm. Keep the same pace, especially what you did to attain her. L will be lead the interaction. One of my favorites, because if she's vague, you set the direction. If she start texting dry, short, cool. How you respond? Cool. Let me know you're ready. Let me know when you're free. You see what I did there? You're not over-explaining. You're not saying, hey, everything okay? Do you want to do this? Don't start asking questions that you know she's going to start giving you the same answers. This is how guys fall into that trap. You see it. You see the energies becoming weird. It's off. If you don't want to cut her off completely, I would advise that, honestly, but that's just me being biased, because that's what I would do now. But what I would do back then is literally, cool. Let me know when you're available. Let me know when you're free. She hits you back, she hits you back. If not, be gone. M would be maintain your life. Gym, work, goals. Your life staying strong is what makes you attractive. That's what keeps that same spark in her eyes. Still hang out with your friends. Still do the things that you are doing. Still stay locked in. Have your daily discipline. Focus on your goals day in, day out. You have a purpose. You have a God-given purpose. You don't let any female, I don't care who she is. I don't care if she's your wife or your girl. It don't matter what it is. You stay locked in, sharp. Do not let it affect you. Because when your life stays extremely disciplined and strong, you don't let her dictate anything about you. You don't start letting her emotions you don't let her reaction get you locked in the corner in a dark room, the lights turned off and just facing the wall. I know most guys are not doing that, right? But there's still some guys doing that. You'll be shocked. Just stay locked in, especially during a time of uncertainty. I want you to start expecting these lines. I want you to start expecting these outcomes, these responses from her. And how you can win every single time is if you just react literally sharp. Stay laser focused. Example being, she texts you. You don't ever text me back. You don't ever, this is a famous one I always get. You don't ever respond. You never text me. What you say is, I'm not glued to my phone. I'll talk to you later. You see how quick, direct, and simple that was? You're not playing patty cake. You're not playing Tom and Jerry. You're not offending her. What you're telling her simultaneously, without you even getting aggressive with it, is saying, I'm not on my phone like 99% of the population. Like all these other people that you probably used to, or just like you, how she is always on her phone, because girls are always on their phone. But you letting her know, I got things I gotta do. Maybe you are on your phone, but you actually make money from your phone, which is different. So the thing is, you were letting her know, I'll get back to you when I get back to you. She's gonna look at that and say, damn, like, you feel me? That's gonna make her, like, and girls have told me this after I explained it to them, but they were like, yeah, that's attractive. That's exactly what they want to see, because that lets her know in the back of her mind. It gives her reassurance that, okay, I'm tripping. She's thinking I'm tripping. She's thinking probably you're doing this, X, Y, and Z, sneaking around. But that lets her know, okay, cool, I'm good. I'm not saying after doing that, go and start posting, and because then you're just making it hot. Let me give you another example where gets guys going crazy. And this one is, if you can finesse this one, if you can master this, because this is where they test you to the max. She will disappear. She might go ghost for 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 to 5. Some of them going to do that. How you respond is you ask or you say, "What's good? What's up? Hope everything is good. Hope everything is well." Not where were you or where are you? Not an interrogation. Does that make sense, guys? Do you see how that completely changes the dynamic? Because just based off your responses, just based off how you carry yourself, you're letting her know your maturity is. That makes sense, guys? Maybe you get a text, you get a lot of girls, you seem to have a lot of female attention. How you respond? Is that so? Is that so? You're not agreeing, you're not disagreeing, because it just leads to arguments. Whatever you say, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whatever you answer yes or no, it just, oh, is that so? She says this, you change the topic. Like, I'm not getting into that, man. You believe what you want to believe. Then you just change the subject immediately. And now the one that stings the most, she fakes last minute. Might even be an hour before, a day before. What they will sometimes do is maybe the day before, trying to test you to the max. They want to see how you react to this, and I mentioned this. So she will fake last minute. How you respond, especially if you like her. If you don't have the time for these topics, if you are very transparent, if you are someone that you don't really give off that energy to her, and especially if you have options and you don't think she's the one, you can completely just cut her off. But things happen, stuff gets in the way. So I'm not saying to completely cut her off just based off a cancellation, because life happens. Everybody, you might even do that to her as well. But how you respond to this, it's all good. We'll reschedule another time. Not, it's all good. Are you free tomorrow? Let's go next Saturday. It's okay. Can I pick you up later? You see, this is what I used to do way back in the day. Didn't realize that that's not how you respond. What you have to say is, it's all good. We'll find time. We'll schedule another time. Now the ball's in her court, and now she's looking at it like, damn, this guy is mature. This motherfucker is like, that's going to get her fucking, I'm telling you, she going to love that. She going to turn her on, I'm telling you. Because now she's going to say, either, can we do this day? Can we do this? Now you're letting her choose again. And now if she fakes again, you know exactly what to do. And then when you do go on that date, or when you do go see her again, you don't bring it up. You don't let it phase you. Do not let it get you out of your character. Please, if you listen to anything in this video, remember that. Never let this get you out of your zone. And I mentioned this in life as well. Never let anybody or anything get you out of your character, your zone. If you're someone like me, that you grew up in martial arts or boxing or on combat sports, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Many people in life will try to test you. Girls, females, guys as well, friends, everybody. They will try to test you, especially when you have things going on for yourself, especially when they know you're a fighter, especially they want to challenge you. They want to try you, especially if you're a good-looking guy. It's just part of the game, and you start to get used to it, especially once you mastered it. That expect it. Always expect it. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. You stay calm. You stay calm. I promise you, good things will always happen. Most guys destroy their lives because they don't have that emotional intelligence. They don't know how to stay calm under certain situations. They get tested, they get tried. They have to show out. They have to, you feel me, flex. They have to, especially because they probably around friends. That's why I always tell you guys, you don't really need friends. But all you really need is your lady or just you. All you need is you. The only person you can trust in this world is two: God, the Most High, and yourself. Those are the only two people that will always be there for you no matter what. Only two that would always have your back, that you can trust, because you know you can trust yourself. You always know that. I know this is off topic, but I just want you guys to understand that. Nobody else gonna love you the way you love yourself. Granted, and your family as well, right? But yeah, so she fakes last minute. All good, we'll reschedule another time. You go live your life. You go do what you gotta do still. You go, whether that's hanging out with friends, focus on your work, your job, your gym, discipline. You stay locked in. Doesn't faze you. Train yourself. Even if you start getting upset about it, just keep your mind focused. Don't let it linger in your mind. Your mind can be either your greatest enemy or your greatest asset in life, guys. So I want you to understand to stay calm. Don't let trolls, don't let anything get to you. Your silence speaks louder. Your silence shows discipline. I want to make sure that's clear, because that response communicates to her, I'm good either way. You want to leave? Nice meeting you. All good. I'll find another. I tell you guys, man, there's 7 billion people, 8 billion, whatever it is. You'd be a fool if you think you will never find another one. You have to start looking at it like that. Unfortunately, as it is, you have to do not tolerate certain disrespect. Do not go through certain loops with modern women, especially if you do not look at her as wifey material, if you don't look at her as she's the one. Don't go through all this. So I broke it all down so you guys can understand, like, if she is the one that you really want to make it work, okay, you do the steps I just mentioned. But if you don't think this is going to last, you don't have the time, you're a busy man, you're a high value guy, you don't have the time to go through all these loops, bye. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. If you're new here, I go by the name CXM. Remember, guys, clarity of mind, discipline, emotion. Don't forget to hit that likes. Share this with somebody who needs to see this. And let them know that this is just a test. It's just a test. They're going to try you. Females will try you. Life will try you. You will be tried in life. It's all about how you react to certain situations. It's all about how you react. 9 times out of 10, when you stay calm during situations of uncertainty, whether it's with females, whether it's with anything else, you will realize that it will bring you more good than harm every single time. Especially as us men, how we react to certain situations can either destroy our lives or literally reach the success that you are trying to achieve. Remember, I told you guys this. Never let anything faze you. No matter what they're talking about, no matter what they think, no matter how they perceive you, no matter what they're saying. They don't know you. They don't know what you do on a day-to-day basis. They don't know what you do behind the scene. You know who you are. You're a good person. Be like that. Stay like that. Don't let people dictate who you is as a person. So hopefully this video helped you understand the test and when to walk away. Because it's important not to tolerate everything, right? I'm not saying to obey her, to listen. I'm just giving you in the POV that you can understand what's going on, how to react, and when it's time to leave. Because passing these tests does not mean tolerating disrespect. If it's repeated flaking, repeating disrespect, repeated behaviors, you don't tolerate it. You don't keep proving yourself. You don't have time for these games. It's quite simple what you do. You just simply reduce the access. That's it. Your time is precious. Your energy is precious. Boundaries are value. Men with standards don't negotiate inconsistency. So the key mindset I want you to have, the key takeaways, is you're not trying to win her. You're observing her. The questions you should be asking yourself is, does she bring me peace in my life? Does she respect my time? And does she show consistency? Start thinking like that, guys. You stop reacting emotionally. At the end of the day, you're not auditioning. You're not auditioning for her love, for her respect, for her time. And this is why detachment is powerful. This is why detachment is vital. Detachment is not ignoring someone to hurt them. Detachment is simply you don't let a woman's emotion dictate or control your state of mind, your behaviors, your masculine center. You stay locked in. You stay calm, you stay disciplined. Simple, guys. If you guys want more details on the art of detachment, check out the top link in the description, the pinned comments. You can read my book, The Art of Detachment. I made it a very affordable ebook so you can get further detail and understand it more on a deeper surface, deeper core. So remember, guys, just don't react to every little thing, because then the power goes to her, the energy shifts. When you don't react, when you stay locked in, when you stay disciplined, you regain that power, you stay calm, you let her know that you are him. You are not to be messed with. You are not to be played with. She will immediately feel that strength. She will immediately start be more attractive to you. If you need help applying this to a certain situation in your life, feel free to book a call with me. You can check out the top link in the description and the pinned comments as well. And like always, guys, clarity of mind, discipline, emotion. Remember, you got this. Stay calm, stay neutral. Whether that's with female, whether that's in life in general. You will be tried, you will be tested. And I mentioned this before, life is always a roller coaster. You'll realize that in life. But it's how you react to it that determines the type of man you are, determines the success you reach. I promise you, guarantee you. Don't lose yourself. Don't ruin your life based off one decision, based off one emotion. Don't lose the girl of your dreams, I like to put it, right? The girl that you are attracted to, the girl that you really want to be with, because of how you reacted in a moment that you regret the next day. Or just stay calm. 9 times out of 10, you will always find the truth in peace and silence. That's why I always try to tell young men and tell you guys to master the art of solitude, to really find yourself. Really stay far away from distractions and just stay locked in on you. All right, guys, if you guys are new here, I go by the name CXM. Remember, it's clarity of mind, discipline, emotion. You got this. And I'll catch you on to the next one, man. Love y'all.